Agent Scott Boras, grief-stricken after the death of Los Angeles Angels starting pitcher Nick Adenhart. The 22-year-old right-hander and 2 other people were killed early Thursday in Fullerton, California, by a suspected drunk driver, just hours after the rookie pitched 6 scoreless innings against Oakland in his first start of the season. The Angels have postponed Thursday night's game with the Athletics, and the club's manager says the players plan to gather to remember their teammate.
It was a privilege to be around Nick. He was an outstanding young man. And we're going to carry his memory forward because he grew as much as any person I've ever been around in the last 4 years. And it's a tragedy that will not easily be forgotten and won't be forgotten. And we'll move forward with it and deal with it the best that we can and help his family get through this too.
Adenhart's death came shortly after he made his 4th career start in Wednesday night's loss to Oakland. Adenhart's father had flown out from Baltimore to watch the game.
I told his dad, better come here because something special is going to happen. And after the game last night, we had the opportunity to speak with Nick. And he was so elated because of what SCIOSCIA had to say to him about his performance. The fact that he felt like a major leaguer.
In 3 major league starts last season, Adenhart had struggled with a 9 ERA. But SCIOSCIA said last month the pitcher had worked hard over the winter and arrived at spring training with a purpose. Adenhart began the season this week as the Angels' number 3 starter because John Lackey, Irvin Santana, and Kelvin Escobar have all landed on the disabled list. Now the team must learn to cope with the loss of their promising pitcher.
They'll eventually have to bounce back from this and keep on going. But obviously it's not just going to be forgotten overnight.
As a parent, you think about his parents, and to receive news like that, and especially after having had such a high last night, for them to have to wake up and hear something like that really hurts.
The driver of the minivan fled the crash scene on foot and was arrested a half hour later. Before several games Thursday, teams remembered Adenhart with a moment of silence. The Angels pitching staff has been racked by injuries. This tragedy only makes the situation worse. John Klobuchar, The Associated Press.